Welcome back to the American Legends Watch channel. Time for another unboxing. Today I have the Longines Spirit Zulu Time in the new 39mm configuration. Sort of a grail of mine I've been looking for. I wound up trading one of my Tudors. I traded my 39mm Tudor Black Bay silver, the 925, because I really didn't feel like I needed to have two Tudors in the collection. So I traded for this Longines instead. Brand new. Traded for somebody who bought both the larger 42mm version and the 39. It's of course a COSC certified chronometer, which means plus or minus just a few seconds per day. It's a very nice kind of lacquered finish Longines, world's most honored watch indeed. And there inside, there it is, brand new full kit. Hang tag, price tag, and everything. They do retail, as you can see, for $3,050. I got it on this trade for about, I think he said he got a discount. He paid about $2,600 for it, and that was about the value of my Tudor 925. So there it is. That sunburst blue dial does come in different colorways. You can get it black or silver or black or blue at least. I think there's a brown variation as well. I'm a big fan of blue dial watches. Wow. Take that sticker off, and that is one beautiful sunburst blue finish. A dark blue on that bezel as well. Bi-directional bezel because it's a GMT. Very nice. Get 24 clicks in there. Look at how that catches the light. Got a new little setup here with a new light. Trying that out here today. So 39mm across. The lug to lug is pretty generous though. Let's go ahead and zero this out. So across the whole bezel comes in at just under 39. That's 38 and change. It's recessed from the case just a bit though. But still, it's just under 39. Those lugs are pretty generous though. That's coming in at about 46, which really isn't bad, but visually they do extend out quite a bit. Not too thick. It's kind of pushing the limit of what I would consider being cuff friendly. 13.1 to the top of that. Slightly domed sapphire crystal. No display back. You get some laser etched engraving there. Certainly would love to see maybe something embossed, something a little fancier on the case back. That is individual screws there that hold the case together. So it's probably going to have some very nice water resistance. Looks like 10 bars, so 100 meters. Water resistance. Let's go ahead and screw the crown. It's a screw-in crown. Go ahead and set the time. It is right at 9 p.m. here local time, here on the East Coast. Really like how all those markers and even that Longines logo really sparkle and catch the light. Let's go ahead and set that there. Give it a wind. But that is a very, very easy wind. Barely feel it winding. Would appreciate maybe just a little bit more tactile feedback. I'm going to pull it out one more time. That is the Traveler GMT. So you have the ability to set the hour hand by itself. let's go ahead and put it on the wrist. Put that in. Now I have the variant here on this leather strap, which is an unusual, see if I can get in the focus there, 21 millimeter. This leather strap is very supple. Almost has a rubbery kind of texture to it. It's got quick release, little pushers there, so you can change it without a tool. That's very nice. So here it is on the wrist, 39 millimeter size. It did take me a minute to get that strap to work right with that point in there. It's not my favorite style of strap. To me, that kind of always sits a little fatter than I want on the bottom of the wrist. But the size, the proportions are very good on me. 39 millimeters is always a good size. So having now worn the watch for several days, things I love about it, I love the overall design. It's just a beautiful watch. The proportions are spot on. Looks just as good in this 39 millimeter version as it does in the 42. The Zulu Time really does look good here in 39 millimeters. I love the dark blue of the bezel, the sunburst blue on the dial itself. The framing of the numerals with the polished just really catches the light. The second hand polish, they all just really catch the light very, very well. Great contrasting finishes on the various edges of the case. The strap is very supple, very comfortable. Took me a while to get a hang of the deployment clasp, but I am loving the adjustment that you can do on the fly by just pushing in the outer buttons on the deployment. You can slide it back and forth on the wrist. Very handy. And the movement is running at +1 second a day, which is just phenomenal. Definitely a chronometer grade movement. Kind of a stealth piece. No one I've been around has really noticed it. I know what I've got on the wrist, but it's not something excessively showy. But if you're a watch enthusiast, you would certainly look down and smile, seeing that orange GMT hand and knowing you're wearing a certified chronometer. Now, things that I don't like about it, I'm calling BS on the strap. I've never seen a leather strap that is not stamped somewhere saying it's leather or genuine leather. I think this is like nubuck. It's a vegan kind of thing, which is fine. More power to them for doing a vegan option. But the website says it's leather, and I think that's bogus. This is not a real leather strap, as far as I can tell. The other thing that really bothers me, and this is a QC issue that is apparent on some other Swatch Group models that have been made here in the last couple of years, including the Omega Speedmaster famously, has very sharp edges on the ends of the lugs. I mean, very sharp. I was actually wearing this to bed the other night, and it cut the sheet I was sleeping on the bed. It's that sharp. I mean, you could scratch yourself with the end of the lug very easily where the strap comes in. It's just razor sharp, and that's a bother. And then the other complaint I have is that case back. I mentioned it's laser etched, and they're micro brands for a fraction of the price, 10% of the price, like Dan Henry, that do a fantastic job with embossed case backs. This is just totally flat. They mailed that in. That's a place they cheaped out. I really wish they would have paid more attention to the back of the watch. Would have loved to see a display back too. Let's see that movement inside. But clearly they put their focus on the front, and that's what counts the most. That's what people normally are basing their purchase on, is the visual appearance of the watch, the aesthetics, and they knocked it out of the park. Really enjoy the aesthetics in this watch. Really enjoy the wearing experience. Thank you guys for watching all the way here to the end. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to the channel. God bless, and I will see you in the next one. Have fun out there.